Now this is where we stopped in the last class, and what was left with is to move this block in line with the outer wall. Okay, so with that we've more or less finished with the outer walls. Enter again for the same command. I'll just extend this by 0.3 and then 0.3 and then join it here. Okay, so we're done. So we need to just text all the parts. This is delete. Okay, there are small things you can trim here. Trim. We have these two segments which need to be trimmed, this one and this one. Right click, enter. There's one bit of extra line here, just remove it and clean up the drawing for any small things that you need to do, like trimming these. Okay, see, it's not getting trimmed, so you escape and just check out. It would be a independent line, and there is a line below that which needs to be trimmed. Okay, then independent line will not get trimmed. You just have to click and delete it. Only if it is connected with another line, it needs to be trimmed. See, for now I will trim here this piece. Yeah, and this is an independent line, so I just need to click it and delete it. Here there is one bit. Go to trim. See, it's not getting trimmed. That means there is some other line there which I need to delete. There's one bit here. So you already know how to place the windows and doors. So, and write the text for the different rooms and the measurements of the rooms. Then you give a title to the drawing, and that should complete this drawing. You name the doors and windows as well. What I need to teach you here in this exercise is to draw the elevation of this building. What is elevation? Is the front. We are drawing the front elevation. Elevation can be from the front of the building, or it could be side elevation, or it could be a back elevation. It will also be referred to by the directions like north elevation, south elevation, like that. Okay. So right now we will draw the front elevation. But if I have to draw the front elevation, my drawing is not complete here. I need to put in the doors, windows and the plinth. So I have placed a window which you already know, and I am going to draw a plinth here. Okay, let me make it about 1.2 meter wide and till the window here, and then I have some steps to enter the house. Okay, the steps could be from the front or it could be from the side. So I will do it in the front here. And what is that? You know, the tread is 0.3 or 0.25. Okay, and so this is step 1, and I can copy this part from here to here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 0.45 is the plinth height that you know. And this is whatever we require for the front elevation is now ready. I'm not going to draw the ventilator for this toilet out here, because ventilator facing the house is not a good idea. So we can put it on the side wall is what is assumed. So this is what we have for the elevation. Now we need all the lines to be projected from the plan to draw the elevation. So what we will do is we will use layer concept, and we will transfer the plan to one layer and draw the elevation in another layer. So we can keep the plan in one layer and freeze it so that it doesn't move. The lines are fixed, and on top of that, we will draw the elevation in another layer. I will just show you how to start doing a layer. Let's go to layers and layer properties and start a new layer. Okay, Let's see, it's given layer 1. I will call it plan. I created this layer. I can give a color to it. So let me give a, or let it, okay, it's yellow, and say fine. Right, now I have created a layer. So you can close this window here. Okay, now that I have drawn a drawing without a layer, I could have started a layer and then drawn on that, but I haven't done it. So now I will put all these things into the plan layer. So I will move the plan now to the layer, new layer that we have created. So I will pick up all the objects, and you can see the window here. Whatever we draw will actually go on to layer 0. Okay, now that I have created a layer for plan and I have given it a characteristic of color. So all these lines escape it, and all these lines have moved to the plan layer. Okay, now I will create one more layer. So you go to layer properties and create a new layer. You give the name called elevation, and you give it a color. Let's say we give it a cyan color and say okay, right, and escape, or you close this window. Now you can see here you have created one more layer called elevation. Now we can go to the plan layer and work, or we can go to the elevation layer and work. When we go and work on the elevation layer, all the characteristics what we have given to the elevation layer will come into play. So I go to the elevation layer now. Sorry, before that I will lock the plan layer. See here, you can see a lock here. Okay, so I will lock it. When you lock the plan layer, the lines will not move, or it will not work. So you want to delete it also, it doesn't get deleted. Alright, but I think this is not so visible. So I will change the color of the plan layer. I go to layer properties and I'll remove that. Wait, I'll unlock it first. Then I'll remove the color and change the color to, I'll keep it white only, okay? But we are on the different layer now. You should know that we are on the, it's in the plan layer and not the 0 layer. Now what we will do is go to the elevation layer. And in the elevation layer, we have given the cyan color. So when I draw a line, it should actually be in the cyan color. You can see. And if I go to the plan layer and draw the line, because I have given white, it should be white color drawing. I mean line. Okay. So I will get a cyan layer. Now what I will do is lock the plan layer. You can see the lock here. I will lock it. And now the plan layer is not going to move. Nothing, you can't work on it till you unlock it. But I don't need to work on it anyways. I want to work on the elevation layer because I'm drawing an elevation. So go to elevation layer and start drawing the elevation. First thing you will do in an elevation line is just keep your, start drawing on the plan itself, because the plan is locked. But it is there down for us to help out. And you can start with the steps, okay? So let's say the first step is here. Okay, you don't have to project lines like you did on the drawing sheet, because you can directly draw on the plan because we have locked the planner down there. Now the first step, the height is 0.15, as you know, the riser. You need to know all these measurements by heart, okay? So that's the first step. Now second step is another 0.15, 2, and we have 3 steps. So we have to move up by 1.15 again, and that's the plinth level. Okay, that's the plinth level. So the entire building is at that level, and that is why I'm going to draw a line till this line. See, it is guiding me how to draw, and I will stop here, and that's the plinth. The ground line should always be much bigger than the building. Okay, don't stop it at that. What is the next thing that we need to know? We know the heights. See, in the when we draw the elevation, the plan is going to guide us, and it will give us the lines of projection of the walls and the doors, windows, etc. But we should know the heights. From here, we know that the roof height is 3 meters. So I enter 3, and this is the end point. So again, I come here to 3 meters and I finish it here. Okay. So we have drawn the roof here, and we also know the roof thickness, and we know that the roof has to project from the walls. So we can project the roof by about, let's say, 0.45. Enter, give the thickness of the roof as 0.15, and come on to this side. 0.45 is the extension, come down by 0.15. That's the thickness of the roof, and just join it here. Okay, after that we have the parapet wall, which is again going to be here. Go up by 0.75 and then come on to this side. So that's the, and we are nearly halfway to the elevation. Now we have to draw the doors and windows. There is only one window, as you can see, and that window will be at a height of, it's here, so it's at a height of 0.75. Okay, I've just taken that line for a guidance, and this is where the window is. So you can stop here, and then height of the window. How much is the height of the window? The lintel is at 2 meters or 2.1 meters, I think. So what will be the height of the window? I don't know. So what I will do is, from here I will start from the ground and go to 2.1. That will be the lintel height. Okay, and I know the start point here, and this is how you draw the window. I can remove this line, delete. You can offset the window to show the frame. So what we can do is first join those 4 lines. Okay, the command will be join, join, and what are the objects to join? Just select those 4 lines and enter. Now it is all joined. You can see, you click on it, it's become one object. Let's offset it. This command called offset, and offset it through let's say 5 centimeters, so 0.05 meters, and click that and click here. So you got the window, and you can go for more details inside the window, like you can have center like this, and you can offset that also by 0.025. Offset distance is 0.025, because we're talking about half the frame, and this on this side, and escape, and you can remove the center line. Okay, so you can have more of them also. So you can line. I will draw a line to get a center point of this. Okay, so I will copy these 2 lines, hold on to the center of that, and I had created a line here now, so it will become the center of that. Then I can mirror this one, these 2 lines, onto the other side as well. Okay, so I have a window here. I need to draw the door, so I know that the door starts from here. You can, yes, and it stops at 2.1 meter. Go on to that side. The door is ending here, and then put it there. You can offset the door again. Sorry, I should have continued it here. You can click on that, click again here, and stretch it down. Okay, we can join it. Join, select objects. We can select these 3 lines, right click. Now it's joined. You can see it become one object. Now you offset it. Offset command is here. It's asking for a distance, so we say 0.05, because the frame is 5 centimeters. Click here and down there, and that's the door. So we have a door, we have the window, we have the plinth, we have the roof height, and we have the parapet. So in elevation we don't write measurements. It's in section we write all the measurements, but in elevation we don't write. You can